Hi, just going to discuss the following hand. Came up and I thought it was very interesting. Extremely difficult to play. So let's have a quick look at the bidding first of all. So one diamond by south, that's fair enough, 6 card diamond side, two clubs, which is game forcing, we're playing 2/1. Two diamonds. Now two diamonds here basically says I have 6 diamonds. If I have a 4 card major, I bid it. So if I've only got 5 diamonds, then I can't have 4 card major, so then that'd be 3-3-2. Or I have 3 clubs and I can raise maybe 3 clubs instead of 2 diamonds, or I bid 2N. So 2 diamonds pretty much promises 6. 2 spades. I've denied a 4 card major with the 2 diamond bid, the south hand. If you have a 4 card major, it's mandatory you bid it there. It doesn't show extras, it doesn't show reverse. That's the way I play it. So 2 spades is certainly 5-4, maybe 6-4. Possibly fishing for 3-0 trump. So past 3 hearts, if I had a heart stopper, I'd bid 2N. So 3 hearts is now 4-2 forcing and saying I have a heart-2 partner. 4 diamonds by north. I think 4 clubs is probably better, just to confirm that you're 6, that you're 6-4. The other thing as well is that you can see south clearly doesn't have any hearts. You don't have any hearts, so they're going to need hearts. So in diamonds, you're going to get force pretty early, whereas in clubs you got 6 clubs, and you can up with as many hearts as you want, really, to be honest. 4 spades by south. Now this is an interesting bit. 4 spades here is basically suggesting a Moisian bit. It's suggesting that we can't play no trump because we don't have a heart stopper. Yes, we both know that we don't have an 8-card spade bit, but maybe 4 spades will play quite well. As it turns out, I think 4 spades would be a cracking contract. Assuming the spades don't break any worse than 4-2, you should have a reasonable chance. You can just duck the first 2 rounds of hearts, keep control. They can't continue hearts anymore, and now you've got plenty of options. Possibly set up the clubs, or set up the diamonds, or whatever. Find the king of spades. 4 spades certainly has lots of chances. Anyway, you ended up in 5 diamonds. Okay, let's see what the opening lead is. Okay, so the opening lead is a diamond. Okay, now this is possibly the one lead which is extremely tricky. We can't draw trumps, because if we draw trumps, we're going to lose 2 hearts, and we're going to lose a diamond. I couldn't duck in dummy, because then they go heart, and I have to ruff my king of diamonds, and I'm still going to lose another diamond, so that doesn't work either. So I have to go for king of diamonds, and now I have to try and establish one of the black suits before drawing your trump. So the natural line looks like clubs. So let's just go through that. Let's say we play clubs to the king, 10 of clubs, west doesn't show queen, you're going to play the ace, you can't finesse that. Because if you finesse it, it's just going to be a heart loser, and you've got another diamond loser, so you play the ace. Yeah, no queen drops, you play another club. If east follows, you're going to have to ruff, and you're going to have to hope that west has 3 diamonds. If east shows out, you can ruff. Now the club is set up, that's true. You can play your ace of diamonds now, but now the problem is you need to get open to dummy straight away, because you can't play another diamond, because then you've got 2 heart losers. So you've got to open to dummy straight away with the king, play your ace of clubs. That's going to get ruffed. And you've now also established a spade loser. So it's beginning to look like going after clubs just isn't going to work. The other thing is, from the diamond lead, it looks like east has queen jack 10 or queen jack doubles, because I can't see west leading the 7 of diamonds from 4 to the jack or even 3 to the jack, so it's far more likely to be either 10 or double. So what about spades? Well, if we get a spade right, then there is a chance that we can draw the trump, and if spades at 3-3, we can pitch a heart, and we're good. So which way should we go in spades? Well, if the spades at 3-3, that's fine, but if the spades are 4-2 and the person with the 4 spades has 3 diamonds, like, this is an extra chance. So I suppose given the mechanics of that, we really need to finesse west for the spade, and that's probably the best line. It doesn't require anything in clubs. It just basically requires that you need to find the queen of spades. If the spade loses, well, you're down. That's basically it. So let's see, how does that go? So up to the king, and then we finesse the spades straight away. There's no point in playing ace another one. Just keep it fluid. We might need to come down and the ace of spades at some point. So just we're going to finesse the spades. So let's just do it. Okay, spade to the ace, just checking. Now West here has actually made an error, because we know West has queen of spades. So at this stage we know that the spades are either 3-3 or 4-2. If West had dropped the queen of spades, the card they're known to hold, that would make life much more difficult. Because now we have to decide, are we going to play the ace of diamonds and then play a spade up, or are we going to play a spade up and hope that West has 3 trumps? Okay, so we continue with the spade. 3-3, that's great. If they weren't 3-3, that means East would ruff, and then based on the 7 of diamonds lead, that's fine, because that's probably natural trump trick anyway. We wouldn't mind that. And then we also have the ace of clubs still left to get to our established spade trick. So we're good now. We can play diamond. Presume the diamond's 3-2, and then we can go back to ace of clubs and catch our. Now, as it turns out, that the club doubleton was here all the time. So I suppose we would always try the club just in case. And ooh, the 10 of diamonds comes up there. So it was 7-10x. They led mud from 7-10x. That's kind of unusual. Okay, and they cash another hard trick, and that's that. We got our 11 tricks. So yeah, it was just kind of supposed the logic of how to go about playing that, and I suppose where you needed the cards to be for it to work. Realizing that yes, clubs look very inviting to try and set up, but just the whole mechanics of trying to draw trumps, and you can't draw trumps, so you need entries to get over there. If you need the entry, which is basically finessing the jack of spades, well, just ignore clubs and just finesse the jack of spades, because it's pretty much the same thing. Okay, later on.